Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for September 7th, 2023. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, we have these two sixes that repeat in the top band, so there's a 6 in one of these two. Let's see. Not much else to find up there. This might be more promising, especially vertically. Actually, I'm going to look vertically real quick at this, because this is a full column in this box. So something like this 2 is going to look down. It's going to put a 2 here. Actually, it's going to place the 2. So I somehow missed that there was another 2 there. But yeah, this 2 looks down, this 2 looks in. These aren't 2, so 2 can only go there in the box, so it must. And then these two 2s look down. Okay, there's not another 2, so 2's in one of these two. This 6 can't be here, so the 6 is over here. And then this 6 and this 6 look down. That puts a 6 in one of these two as well. So now whenever we have 2 corner marks that overlap exactly in the same number of cells as corner marks, so to be more explicit, the 2 and the 6, that's 2 digits. They are overlapping in the same 2 cells. That is a hidden pair. And so I can convert those corner marks to center marks and get a 2-6 pair there. That means this is going to be a triple. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 5, 8, and 9 up here. I have this 5 and 8, which we'll clean up, but otherwise, nothing. Let's think about this here. This quad is 5, 6, 8, 9. So the 9 is placed. We have these two 9s looking over. That's placed right here. And then the remaining digits are 5, 6, 8. So we know the 5 is down here, but I am just going to write 5, 6, and 8 in here. Oops. I mashed the 5 when I typed 8. Someone asked me the ergonomics of how I use Sudoku Pad. I don't know if I even recommend it, but this is what I'm used to. I use my mouse obviously to select cells. And then I cover it up, but the number panel on the right and switching modes and everything, for switching modes specifically, I click the mouse, I click the mode buttons. And then to type numbers, I actually have my right hand way over here on my numpad, and it just sort of rests on my numpad. And if I need to hold shift, I just use my pinky on the shift key to select separate groupings of cells. So that's me. Anyway, I don't know if that helps you or if you just are shocked and horrified. Let's see. This 4 looks up, and so there's a 4 in one of these two. I want to think about these 4 as well. So we need 1, 3, 5, and 8. So the 3 and the 8, there we go. This 3 and the 8 look into this box. And these aren't 3, 8. So there's only 2 places for 3 and 8 in this box. This is going to be huge. This is a hidden 3, 8 pair in the box. So just so I don't get any additional questions about this, hopefully, feel free to ask questions if you still don't understand. But I'm in the past, I've gotten questions when I try to demonstrate the hidden pair, right? So this is a hidden pair. The logic goes, I need to fit 3 and 8 into this box. Here, let me clear this. I need to fit 3 and 8 into this box. Every box has 1 through 9 exactly once. So I need a 3 and I need an 8. There are 2 cells in this box that can accommodate 3 and 8. Only 2. This 3 and 8 see these. These can't be 3, 8. These are marked as not 3, 8. This can't be 3, 8 because we have this 5, 8, 9 triple and this 3. Or this was the hidden 2, 6 pair, however you want to think about that. And so there are 2 cells in this box that can be 3 or 8. That means they must be 3 and 8. They can't be anything else. If I put, say, a 1 here, yes, the 1 does not break any Sudoku rules directly. There's no 1 in the box. There's no 1 in the row. There's no 1 in the column. Why can't it be a 1? Well, if it was a 1, where do I put 3 and 8 in the box? That's the question, right? I can put a 3 here, but now there's no 8. I can put an 8 here, but now there's no 3. So I need both of these cells to accommodate both the 3 and the 8. So that's a 3, 8 pair. That's going to look up. That removes 8 from these. So this can now only be 6, 5, and 8 like that. This box is done. This is a pair to finish off the box because we don't know where the 1 is, but we know the 2 is in one of these two. We know the 3 is in one of those two. We have the 4. We need a 5, which actually this 5 tells us the order. We know the 6 is one of these two. We know the 7 is here. The 8's in one of these two, and the 9 is here. So I can actually resolve this from this 5. This is a 1, this is a 5. And we're left with 2 pairs up here for the columns. So here we have the 1, 2, 3. We need 4 and 7 up here. And then over here, I need a 1 and a 3 up here. And this 3 tells us the order. So we can actually place the 1 and the 3. Wow, when I looked at this stack and said we could do things, I was not wrong. Okay, so I think I need to rescan from the start because we just got a ton of digits. So we now have stuff to do up here. There's 3s up here. These 6s we already got. Okay. Oh no, my AC is coming on. I'm gonna go turn that off. I told myself to turn off my AC before recording, and that was not sufficient. I had to actually do it, which I did not. Let's see. So there's going to be some AC noise for a little bit. I apologize. I'll try to, in the edit, I can do a voice isolation to mostly remove it, so hopefully you don't really notice. That is if I can remember. All right, so there's 5s looking into this box, 2 5s and this 5 here. So there's a 5 in one of these two. I really don't think there's much to find. There's stuff to find up here, but it's vertical. So let's just do it. There's 4s looking up in here. So there's a 4 in one of those two. Let's see. Okay, let's look at this span. This span's going to be interesting because every single digit I find over here will have a buddy because this box is done. So this 1 will have a buddy here. So there's a 1 in one of these two. This 9, we already have the other 9. This 4 and this 4 have a buddy. This 5 has a buddy there. 5 is actually placed. That's nice. I'm going to look at this vertically again now that this 5 is filled. But let's finish this. Actually, did we finish this? The 2. The 2 has a buddy. So 2 goes over here. Oops, 2 goes over here. Okay, so this got filled, just like when we had this filled at the start. So there we go. Now my AC's done. So this 8 looks down. So there's an 8 in one of these two. Oh, actually, the 8 is placed. Very nice. So that 8 is placed. When I placed this 8, notice there used to be a 2 corner mark in this cell. Now there's not because it's an 8. And so we want to look at where the 2 corner marks are remaining in this box and see that there's only 1 left. That's now a hidden single 2. So we can place the 2 immediately. And that's the huge benefit of these pencil marks. I do need a 3 in this box, and these 2 3s tell us exactly where that goes. I need a 6 and a 7 as well. So that's a 6-7 pair. Let's see. Okay, so this is also 6 or 7 for the row. For this row, we need 1 and 3. Okay, so I don't need those corner mark 1s anymore because I know it's a 1-3 pair. And then here we have 4 digits left. So it's going to be the other 6, 7. So we have 1, 2, 3. So we need 4, we need 6, 7, and we need 8. Okay. I am going to leave that marked. It feels like we're actually getting close to finishing the puzzle, even though I haven't really finished my initial scanning, but there was a lot to find over here, and the puzzle can't possibly survive that much longer with all of this filled, I think. So let's see here. I'm gonna scan this band now. So these 2 4s, again, there's a 4 in one of these two. These 2 5s look in, and these 2 5s look down. That's going to place this 5. How are we doing on 5s? Someone asked how to do that. You just double click. Oh yeah, we have these 5s marked already. And then there's these 5s. That's it for 5s. Okay. We have these 2 4s. Oh, I did that already. Nothing with the 2. Okay, so actually there's not much. Is there anything else to find here? I'm looking for something to do. All right, well, let's go vertical just to make sure. So we have these 2 2s that I haven't marked. The 2 is actually placed. Now that used up a 3/4 mark, but we still have 2 left, so we can't react to that yet. But there are now just 2 left. Whittling it down. That's it. We have the 2 2s, the 2 5s. Anything else to do here? I'm looking, but all right, let's look over here again. So we have the 4s, the 5s are done, the 3s are done. All right, I have these 2 8s looking down. So there's an 8 in one of these 2. That's it. All right, so that's the initial scanning. So let's, I don't know that anything, oh, these 1s are actually helpful. This one and this one. Look into this box, that puts a 1 in one of these 2 for the box. So that's gonna join this one looking down and this one looking in. So let me explain this pointing real quick. I know we're near the end of the puzzle, but so 1 is either here or here in this box. This box needs the 1 to come from column 7. So we can't put a 1 elsewhere in column 7, or this box would have nowhere for a 1, and we need a 1. So these can't be 1 for that reason. And then this one obviously looks down, this one looks in, and this is not a 1. So 1 can be placed in this box, which then joins this one to put a 1 in one of these 2. Very nice. Okay. And then these 4 digits are 3, 6, 8, 9. Okay, so this sees the 6, 8, and 9. The 6, 8, and 9. It sees all 3 of them, and so it can only be the 3 for the row. So it is a 3, and that actually resolves the entire row. This 6 was removed, so now this is 6. That took the place of a 4, so now that's 4. We also get the 7 down here. The 1 and 3 resolve. This 6 resolves. This 6 resolves. This is now a triple. I keep right-clicking by accident. It's my mouse. That 3 looks up. This is a 3. There's a 7 and a 4. Let's see here. These 2 digits, we need a 2 and what? 2 and 9. So we know the order because of that 9. That gives us the 6 and the 2. This is definitely done. This 8/4 mark is alone. At some point I used it up. This is a 7 for the box to finish it. This column needs something. Column needs a 9. So that's not a 9. This column is a 1, 2, 7. All right, so that's 1. That's 7. That's 2. This is 4 or 7, but it's not a 7. So that's 4. That's 7. That was for the column, in case you weren't sure. This is 5 or 9, but it's not 9 for the row. So it's 5. We can finish these. This box needs a 1, which goes down here. It needs a 7, 8, and 9. So the 9 only goes here, and that places the 1, and then we need 7 and 8 over here. Not resolved yet. It will in a second. Yeah, this is the 7, so that resolves these. And then we get the 4 and the 6, and yeah, pretty straightforward puzzle today. Even with explanation. 1330. So yeah, I mean, it kind of directs you to look over here, and then you just keep looking and looking, and it almost completely finishes. And then once an entire band is almost completely finished, like, it's pretty clear what to look at. Just scan all the sorry, this is a stack, not a band, whatever. Once the stack was completely finished, just scanning the bands was very fruitful, and then scanning these stacks. And yeah, there really wasn't just penciling restricted cells, obviously restricted cells like limited rows, columns, boxes was enough to finish the puzzle. So not too bad today. Pretty straightforward. Hopefully you didn't struggle either. And of course, if you enjoyed this content, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.